Okay, so that's number one. Right, so before I get into showing you guys what to do in this video, we're going to talk about one, how to find keywords on Pinterest. I'm going to show you how to use the guided search and how to find keywords for your niche. Two, I'm going to show you how to optimize your Pinterest profile. And the three places that we're going to place keywords is going to be in your username or your handle up here, your display name here, and your about me. So that's what we're going to cover in optimizing your Pinterest profile. So even if you have an account set up, I suggest watching this quick video to make sure that you're doing it the right way. All right, so in this video, I'm going to show you guys two different things. So first, I'm going to show you guys how to use your guided search here to find keywords on Pinterest. Now, this is a super easy tool to use. It's basically a cheat sheet that shows you what people are searching for and how to optimize your keywords. Best thing ever. Later on at the end of this chapter, there's a whole video dedicated to the Pinterest Trends tool, which is my favorite thing ever. I use it every single day. It shows you what is trending and what is going to be coming up and trending. And so it's also a cheat sheet. So with the two of these together, it's like a dream team when it comes to figuring out what keywords to use. So we're going to learn that. And then we're going to learn how to optimize your Pinterest profile. Just the profile, not the boards or the pins. This is my fake business account I created so I can walk you guys through everything step by step. So even if you have an established business account, I recommend just watching this to make sure your account is set up the right way. So the reason why is I'll show you now. So I'm going to set up my account like I'm a paleo food blogger. I'm choosing that just because I just got a paleo cookbook in the mail. So that is what got my creative juices flowing today. But I'm going to show you keywords here now. So when I am optimizing, a profile, boards, or pins, I always have two tabs open. This is the tab that I'm working on, and then this is the tab that I just have open to use my guided search like this, okay? So let's type in, okay, so I'm a paleo food blogger. I want my account to rank under paleo. Now, I'm going to use my guided search every single time I'm optimizing anything again. Even pins, boards, anything, you're all looking keywords up the same way no matter what you're doing on Pinterest. This is how you're going to do it. So I'm going to type in paleo. Paleo. All right, so you're going to see this all comes up here. Now, first I want to point out this. The reason proper profile optimization is so important. Proper profile optimization. That's a hard, say that 10 times fast. Is because Pinterest is going to show you profiles too that go hand in hand with the keywords that you're searching for. So if your profile is set up, that's why on the worksheet, I'm like, think of the one keyword you want your account to trend under. This is why. Because these, accounts here are set up and optimized for paleo content, Pinterest is showing them to me because they're like, oh, hey, by the way, Paleo Leap, Paleo Running Mama, Just Paleo Grubs, and Paleo Gluten Free all have paleo content. So here are profiles that contain it. Okay, so every single step in terms of optimizing stuff on Pinterest matters. And this is why, because obviously it would be great to have your profile shown up here when somebody is searching for that main keyword you want to rank under. But okay, back to the word paleo. So I typed in paleo and you see all of these, they're called keyword sentences. Now I know most of them are just two words put together and that's not a full sentence, but that's what Pinterest calls them. When you take two keywords and put them together, it makes a keyword sentence. So it's gonna rank this based on what is most popular right now in terms of what is being searched along with the keyword paleo. So the keyword paleo itself is actually number 3. So that isn't the most popular, and sometimes it will be right at the top. And really more so if that's like a more specific word, it'll be at the top. But paleo recipes is the number 1 search keyword when it comes to paleo right now. Now, it's going to change up and down, but I will say these keywords that rank here don't really change that often. So you don't, I get asked the question, do I have to go through and like optimize my profile all the time? The answer is no. I actually would never re-optimize your profile after you do it the first time. Okay, so that's why you want to make sure that you're doing it the right way the first time, and then you're going to leave it. Because if you're constantly changing the keywords, the algorithm is going to get confused. So you want those keywords to be there, to be set, and to be strong. Okay, so paleo recipes is number 1 here. So I probably want paleo recipes somewhere. Now I'm going to write this down on my paper here. And I suggest, I like to do this. I have a piece of paper next to me, which you obviously cannot see, but I do this like, let's say this is a client's account that I'm setting up. This is what I do. I always have paper out and I write stuff down just because it's easier for me to revert back to it. So I know paleo recipes is number 1. So I'm going to write down paleo recipes and I'm going to put a number 1 next to it because I know that's the strongest keyword when it comes to paleo. Paleo diet is number 2. So I'm going to write that down, paleo diet. All right, paleo, and then breakfast, dinner recipes, snacks, and so on. So I have my first 2 keywords that I'm just going to jot down on my piece of paper. But this is the first way that you're going to search for keywords. Now, if I just go to click on paleo here, it's going to come up with bubble letters here, okay? Because paleo recipes was number 1, paleo recipes is also going to show up right here. Diet, breakfast, dinner, it's going to show up in the order that it is here too. Okay, so it's really easy to just see it that way. It'll show you profiles. So now I want to see profiles that rank under paleo, and it's going to give me all these profiles. Now the ones that are coming up at the top are the ones that are optimized the right way. But then I have my keywords here. So let's say I want to get even more specific with paleo. I could click on paleo recipes, and that's going to bring up a whole other slew of keywords that are being searched along with paleo recipes. Okay, so recipes there. Usually when there it goes. Snacks, dessert, breakfast, lunch, dinner. Again, accounts that are optimized for paleo recipes, and all my bubble keywords here. Okay, so I'm going to go back here now. Now this is how you look for keywords with your guided search. Just the way that I showed you. These bubble letters here, in the history that I've been using Pinterest, in the history of Pinterest, since I've been doing Pinterest marketing, which has been for about 8 years now, these bubble letters, but bubble keywords down here have come and gone about 5 times. So they just brought them back about a month ago. Who knows if they'll get rid of them. But, and depending on where you're located in the world, you might not have these. So if you don't see them, don't freak out. You can still, a very reliable way to get keywords still is this. And as you can see, it's still the same as it is down here. Okay. This is going to be grouped into, let's see, snacks, dessert, breakfast, lunch, dinner. If I click on meal, it's going to give those keywords there. Again, paleo recipes, dinner, breakfast, lunch, snacks, all in one spot. If this is confusing to you, please post in the group and ask about it. When I do training, we talk a lot about keywords often because it still gets confusing, but you'll eventually get the hang of it and it's going to be very easy. So there we have my guided search. If you have questions on the guided search, that's how you use it. But any keyword you can think of, you're going to type in here, okay? And all these other keyword sentences are going to come up along with it. Breakfast ideas, casserole, so on and so forth. Any keyword you can think of. We'll try Pinterest. Pinterest keywords. Outfits, room decor, codes. Let's type in Pinterest marketing. Tip, strategy, so on and so forth. Okay. Let's optimize our profile. So we have here, first we're going to click, actually let's go here first. So you can see that this is like a totally from scratch profile. We are going to get it moving. So what I'm going to do here is show you, actually let me open up another tab. Whoops, I should have done that. Wait. Okay. I'm going to show you guys a few different things while I do this. Okay. So we're going to change in our profile. There are three spots that we're going to optimize. One is going to be our handle up here. Okay, this is your handle right here. So if you can see with mine has Pinterest marketing in it. Now I had to add LFH because other accounts had Pinterest marketing in their handle too. Now, so you might have to get a little bit creative. Like for example, if I go to paleo recipes, or let's just do paleo here for a second. And we're going to click on Paleo Leap. See how you could see it there, but see how they have paleo in their word too, in their handle? So this is the first place that we're going to place SEO. Okay, so we're going to go up here and we're going to go to settings. And this is where we're going to change everything. Okay, username, handle. That's what we're going to do first. So I'm going to do MJ as my initials and then paleo recipes, okay? Because I want to rank under paleo recipes because that is what my business profile is going to be about, okay? Whatever that main keyword is that you want to rank under, that you wrote down on your worksheet, you're going to type it into this guided search here and you're going to see what comes up and you're going to pick the most popular keyword. Again, don't worry about that keyword going up and down sometimes. That's not going to affect how your account ranks. But that's where we're going to choose our keywords from. So use your guided search, type in that keyword and find it, and then figure out a way to word it for your username. So you'll know if you can use it if you go to click save and it just saves. If that username is already taken, it's going to tell you, hey, this username is already taken, you cannot use it. So then you'll have to get creative, like mine for Pinterest marketing. Again, I have the LFH Pinterest marketing. But the main point is just having that keyword or keep one or two keywords in your username at the top, your handle here. Okay, so that's number one. Number two is your display name here. If you go here to my Pinterest account, you can see in my display name, I have a few different things. Now, I haven't changed my display name since I started. And the reason being is I kind of got grandfathered in where I could add Pinterest marketing to my display name. They don't let you do it anymore. So when I went to go change this a few years back, because I used to do some blogging tips and different things like that, but then I really just honed in on Pinterest. I wanted to change this to just Pinterest and it wouldn't let me. And people now can't do it. So this is how it stays because I really just want Pinterest marketing to still be in there. So we're going to, again, use our guided search and think of maybe one or two keyword sentences that we want to have in our display name. So here I'm going to have my name, Megan Johnson, and then I'm going to do this little guy here. Now, I don't know what this is called, but I'm going to tell you this right now. This is the only place on your profile that you're going to have this little character here, okay? You're not going to use this when you optimize content. I see people use this character to separate keywords when they optimize pins. That's a no-no. You don't do that. So we're just going to use it here, and that's it. Don't ever use it again. So Megan Johnson, I'm just going to do paleo recipes, and we'll just do paleo recipes and paleo diet tips. Yes, I know there wasn't tips behind it, but paleo diet is there. Okay, so I have those top two ranking keyword sentences, paleo recipes and paleo diet, in my display name. Now, in your About Me, some things you don't want to have in there. Do not put a URL there because nobody can click on it. Do not put hashtags here because nobody can click on them. Now, Pinterest did bring back hashtags like 3 days ago. I don't know if they'll get rid of them again, but for now that they have them, the only place, and I repeat, the only place you use a hashtag is in the description of your pin. Pinterest does not pull hashtags from anywhere else, okay? Do not add hashtags here. Do not add a website here, okay? You're going to claim your website here, down here. Wait, where is it? Here. And that's going to show up right here so people can click on your website. they cannot click on your website if it's in your description, okay? And the chance of them copying and pasting it is very low. You're just wasting character counts where you could have keywords, okay? So we're going to have a quick description. I'm Megan. Healthy food blogger. I write about paleo recipes and paleo diet tips, helping you to get started on your paleo journey. I realize I probably don't have to capitalize that, but now you don't want to stuff keywords in there. You want to add them in to your sentences so they flow nicely, but they're still laid out how they are here, okay? Again, I'm taking the top two. You can really use any of the keywords that are showing up on this screen or in your bubble letter or bubble words down here, okay? So don't think I have to use these top two or it's not going to rank if I use these down here. That's not true. You're still using trending keywords when it comes to a specific keyword, okay? So don't feel like you're, cornered into using the top ones up here. You use, whatever ones you want that fit best with you. But again, I'm going to take, I have paleo keywords in here three times. So I have paleo recipes here and paleo diet here, and then I have paleo one more time here, okay? Again, use my display name, paleo recipes and paleo diet tips, and then my username, MJ Paleo Recipes. I'm going to click save. Now, if I go to my profile here, it's going to be set up just like this, okay? My username is right here. It shows up here, showing Pinterest, hey, guess what? This profile is about paleo recipes. I also have paleo recipes and paleo diet tips in my display name and in my about me. Now, I don't know the exact character count for this, so you can have a little bit more wording. But again, the only thing you want to have here is a short about me. Tell your viewer what you're about, what you sell, what you do, while incorporating keywords into that. Okay, so this is how we're setting up our profile. This is all we need to do for this part. Again, handle, display name, about me, go here, go to your settings. This is how you're going to get to it. Back in the beginning of the course, we talked about claiming your website. Your website will be here and it'll be claimed. Websites, or claim your websites here. So public profile, your website, I think will automatically show up here. Let's see. Okay, so it'll show up there, but then once you claim it, it'll have the little check mark next to it. Now, something I do want to mention, which you might have already figured this out, is for some reason in the last 6 months, even when a website has been claimed, and you'll know for sure if it's been claimed. So like for mine, you can see I have this website has been claimed verification here. Sometimes it doesn't show up. So if you go to claimed accounts and your website's here and it shows that it's claimed, but you don't see that check mark, it'll eventually come. I don't know why it's doing that, because some people are like, oh, her account's not claimed, but it really is. It's just glitchy. Anyways, that is how you optimize your profile. In the next video, we're going to dive into Pinterest boards. But if you have any questions after going over this, please let me know. Post in the group, message me on Voxer, and we'll head into the next video.